All right. Hello, friends of Chong the dog. This is Michelle. And I'm doing tarot cards for humanity. Yay. I drew this wolf. And I got an interesting energy. This wolf was one of stillness and stature. That was going through a storm of some sort. So I'm going to, after I go in meditation, I usually just start drawing, and this is what I came up with. So I'm going to open up and figure out what is going on with the wolf. It wasn't the worst energy, but it wasn't the best. It was an energy only a wolf can survive. And I got more cards. I always say I'm not going to get more cards, and I get paid, and I seem to buy more cards. But these are acronym. It's a hybrid Terra Oracle deck. I thought these would be right up my alley, honestly. So I wanted to try out my new cards. And then I was reading Darwin's notebook. And there was a couple things that I wanted to read to you in Darwin's notebook. I like to read a lot. I'm a big reader. And soon here, I'm going to start writing my book. I don't know. I have the Elf Chronicles on my one computer. I'm just going to go with it and start doing the Elf Chronicles. And go with that. All right, Spirit. Tell me about the wolf. I'd like to know what is going on. Give us an energy on the wolf. Tell us about the wolf. All right. This card's sticking out. That's how I do it. I go with the card sticks out. All right. We got sorrow. And these, I don't have to read from a book for these. These have like a lot of fun things. And it says, loss and grief bring deep sadness and mourning, yet all is not lost. And upright, it means grief, loss, regret, and disappointment. And it's the Five of Cups. So, I don't know. I can probably put it up here. We'll put it right there. Sorrow. All right. Well, you get it. It's sorrow. All right. Oh, we got sorrow. All right. Now, tell us something else about this lone. I want to say lone wolf. I don't know. I felt like it was one wolf without a pack. It was crazy. One wolf without a pack. And we all know that wolves run in packs, but this wolf is kind of looking like he had like better days. To me, it seemed like somebody in masculine energy. It could be just a female going through a lot of treacheries, but they were alone, all the same in masculine energy. So I don't know, a lot of wolves. And then we got nostalgia. This is Six of Cups, and this is cherished moments resurfaces. Energies from your past seek reconnection. And upright is childhood memories and familiarity and gift. All right, well, this lone wolf with no pack, or maybe they have a pack and they just choose to not be with anybody. I don't know. I see the spirit world in a very weird way sometimes. Collective, I really do. It's crazy. Sometimes I see it in more animal form than I do anything else. I see more spirit animals. Somebody's spirit animal is a damn wolf. I'll tell you that. I don't know. All right, and then I got disagreement. I guess this is why they're sad. And this is the 5 of Wands. And it's misunderstandings lead to heated debates. Clashing perspectives create further discord. In upright, this is opposition, rivalry, and arguments. I guess it kind of explains why they're sad. So I'm gonna put this in my little holy bowl. And let's see here. I got this angel number deck too. I'm gonna break that in. Then I got a sacred geometry too. That's a really cool deck. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get my pre-shuffled my cards that I kind of, when I do meditation, I just kind of add cards. All my little blank cards. You know. So the spirit has different options and things going on. All right, spirits, tell us about sorrow. Please tell us why this person that their spirit animal is a wolf. If you guys have a spirit animal that's a wolf, it's probably about you. Honestly, because things always come to me as spirit animals. They honestly do. Alright, I'm going to take this. So soul take this. Alright, money fraud leads to financial loss. And this money fraud could be anything. Someone that lied to you. Just money fraud, I guess, loosely could be just someone lied saying they were going to pay something for you. And then you see your accounts like it never got paid or something. I mean, it's fraudulent money because they didn't tell you where it was going. So somebody took somebody's money and told them they were doing one thing with it, and they just did it. So it led to sorrow. So that's what I'm getting with that. All right, Spirit, tell us about this nostalgia, please. Why is this collective that is that's a wolf? And literally your spirit animal is a wolf. If you feel you connect with the wolf, this may be your reading. I'm going to just tell you right now. All right. This nostalgia is about a false contract. All right. Possibly, I don't know, maybe a contract that they didn't look all the way through. It could be romantic, but I'm not going to get too decisive because we don't know. We just don't know all the way. So we know it's a false contract of something. All right, what about these disagreements, Spirit? Tell us about disagreements, please. Just to give us an idea of this collective on our channel that's going through these disagreements. Tell us. All right. Okay, forbidden love. All right, I guess it was love. I mean, all the greatest people in the world and great leaders all say that all wars lead to some kind of love. So they always say that all through history. You always fight for something you love. So I guess it makes sense that all this disagreement stuff is over love. I mean, I guess it's our human condition. We love so much. We love too much almost. So, all right, let me get another deck of cards here. All right. Let's find out about this forbidden love, I guess. Because the forbidden love is, I guess, bothering them. Alright, so I'm looking collective. Let's just go with this here. Let's go with this hybrid tarot. I really like it. I'm digging it. Digging it, digging it. I know it's basic, but you know, it's sometimes for quick reads, it's good and to the point, and then I can get my complicated cards as I do. I got some spiritual geometric ones that have like different stuff, and they look cool. They look really cool, and I can't wait to study them. I really can't wait to study them. I can't. I love studying things. It's like my favorite thing to do is study. I'm so weird. I would have stayed in college a lot longer if I could have, but eventually I had to get a job. All right, Spirit, tell me about the sorrow. We got completion. A major cycle is coming to a conclusion, marking a major milestone of achievement. And it's the world. So I want to say the end of a relationship, completion, under this completion here is coming under money fraud. Maybe the relationship's over. I don't know, or just completion of the cycle with that person. Sometimes you're only meant to be with somebody for so long, and then you're meant to be with someone else. Life is crazy like that, and then you're just like, before you know it, you're sad for like a month or two, and then you're just like, not sad. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. In this false contracts, we got judgment. Right here. It's time to take responsibility for past actions and recognize how they shaped your present. And upright, it's rebirth, redemption, and reckoning. Oh, well, that's not terrible. It's probably there was bad stuff going on in this relationship. Tell us about forbidden love, Spirit. Tell us. We need to know. What was going on with this forbidden love? I'm being told to take this card that's sticking out. Compassion. And this Queen of Cups. You are being called to lead with empathy, emotional awareness, and intuitive knowing. And upright, this is kindness, empathy, and psychic and sensitive. You're having disagreements over this forbidden love, but you're called to have compassion. And it is a completion of a cycle. The lone wolf. I mean, sometimes you have to for the better good. I mean, I don't like it either. I would like to be in fighting mode all the time myself, but I had to learn not to be. All right, let us know why completion, what was going on. Please tell us. I don't know. My homemade deck seems to have more answers sometimes, but let's go with this other deck. Here, hang on. Let's go with this other deck because I feel like we need the toxic deck with toxic love because we got a lot going on. Where's it at yet? I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. I got lots of cards. Oh, God. There's lots of cards. All right, tell us about completion. Why is this cycle of love under completion? We know about the fraudulent money or the money that was misplaced or spent or whatever. We know about all that. So tell us. I mean, just tell us about how this money got taken. Infidelity. Focus on healing and self-care. Trust can be rebuilt with time, honesty, and effort from both partners. Alright, well, they were cheating. So they probably spent extra money to, I don't know, maybe they spent money going out. Or they had to buy extra stuff to do whatever. Or maybe they spent money on the other person that they were cheating on you with. I don't know. It's something like that. That's what my spirit team's telling me. It was something about just going on dates and just haven't needed money sometimes for things. All right, judgment. We're getting possessiveness. They were cheating on you and they got possessive. Wow, the nerve. Encourage personal growth and trust within the relationship. Independence is essential. I guess because they were cheating, they thought you were going to cheat, my collective friend. I guess, that's how you know when someone's cheating, because they always think you are. Because that's how they move. And they don't know how you move. They don't know. This energy I'm picking up with the wolf is very loyal. Very loyal energy. Oh my God. It's loyal, intoxicating. It's nice. I could drink in this energy and just be happy. I don't know why they would do that to you. I don't. And it quite upset me when I drew the picture out in meditation. You're such a nice person. Such a nice person. All right, what about this whole forbidden love? Tell us about the forbidden love and having compassion. What was the forbidden love? It had to have been somebody that, I don't know if it was, I don't know. Let's find out about forbidden love. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Jealousy. All right. Trust in yourself and your partner. Open communication can help build a foundation of mutual respect. I guess they were jealous about something, so they cheated. I don't know if that's a reason to cheat. Because, quite frankly, I mean, honestly, for me, I want to say that it would just be kind of a, I don't know, I would just sleeping with them again after the whole, they found someone else is just weird. I mean, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not. Not at all. But yeah, that's a tough one. I guess you got to really go deep on that one. All right, tell us. I'm going to use my homemade deck for this one. Tell us about the infidelity spirit with the homemade stuff here. Come tell us about this infidelity. How did it start? Tell us the clues. Tell us the clues, Scooby Doo. I'm in a silly energy today. Third party interference. Okay. We got a reason why the infidelity was there. Third party interference. Could have been a friend. Could have been another lover. Or just somebody they trusted that led them to someone else, and maybe that was where the infidelity came. Maybe it was through a friend they met someone else. It's kind of looking that way. Alright, tell us about this possessiveness, please. Ancestors, tell me about the possessiveness. Alright. Oh. Evidence is found to reveal truth and lies covered. I guess the evidence that is found will reveal truths. You're going to find evidence that's going to reveal truth and cover lies. I don't know, maybe you're going to find text messages or some stuff. You're going to find something. And if you get to this reading and you think that they're cheating, there's some evidence that they are. I don't know. Text messages are coming more prevalent in my mind. I want to say text messages, old text messages that someone hasn't uncovered. There's some kind of evidence somewhere. I'm thinking a phone's popping in my head. All right, jealousy. All right, spirits, tell us about this jealousy. What this forbidden love? Please tell us. We need to know. We need to know. This collective might be. This might be because my readings are future, and they could be like this could be because sometimes I see to the future, sometimes I see right in the present, sometimes I see through the past. I'm seeing past as they're definitely I am seeing them talking to somebody. It's a male with dark hair and olive skin, but that's all I'm getting. If you flip this situation, I'm seeing that this olive skin fella could be the person that is the third party, or it's the person that leads them to the infidelity of the person. But it starts with an olive skinned, dark haired man. I will say that. Alright, tell us about jealousy. Tell us. I mean, it sucks. Whoever's going through this, it really, really sucks. And I am just sorry you have to go through this. Alright. Oh, God. Demonic contract. Someone is a kitchen witch around here. They're on demon time. That's why the love's forbidden. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of people that say I'm Wiccan, I'm this, I'm that, and then they do love spells, and then sometimes they go, oh, I'm going to make sure that they don't get this, they don't get that. And they put all these bad intentions out, and it becomes demonic. This is why you always stay positive, and if you feel like you're getting too negative, start doing your damn shadow work. Start doing it because you don't want to get in this situation where you get in these demonic contracts where you literally invite a demon in your body and you let them do whatever the hell they want to do. So, it is what it is. Collective. I'm going to shuffle these a little different here. Shuffle these a little more. Get these in a different order. Find out in this part of the reading what's going on. What's the tea? So we got to find out about this third party and interference. It's always a third party interference. It seems when the devil wants to butt his big ugly nose in things, or wants to butt hers, whatever. The energy, the devil himself, when they want to butt their 2 cents in, they always do it in a sneaky way. They can never say, I'm here. No, they can never announce themselves. No, they can't. Okay. Third party interference. All right. Procrastination. This is avoiding your duties only delays the inevitable. Delegation or taking on less may ease stress. This is a lot. Jeez, procrastination. Alright, they were just procrastinating. They were going, taking their sweet time and talking to this olive skinned man. And it just led to infidelity. All right. Tell us about evidence found to reveal in lies and truth being covered. Tell us about the evidence, please, ancestors. Tell us. We need this collective needs to know about the evidence. They honestly, you guys got to know about the evidence because I can't leave you like this hanging. I can't. All right, maturity. A mature leader feeling balances feeling and intellect, maintaining grace in the face of turbulence. All right, there's a mature person in here somewhere. Maybe this is the evidence that's going to be found. Maybe someone's going to tell you something that of something they've seen in a text message. Maybe that's what it is. I kind of feel like it might be. Tell us about this demonic contract. This is what I'd like to know because either I don't feel they're in a straight up cult, but it has a cult feel to it. I will tell you that. It was a weird energy. I got instability. Financial instability or breakdown in tradition may be contributing to family tension. All right, well, there's family tension with this jealousy and instability. And that's where maybe they started doing spell work and stuff and just created their own damn demon. If you think about it, that's all these are is really jealousy, envy, and all that. It's a demon that we conjure in our soul. So, that's all it really is. All right, let's do this one where the more direct questions are. All right, tell us about procrastination, Spirit. That's what I like to know. Well, how did this third party interference get involved with this procrastination? Did they, I don't know, what happened where this party even got involved in this relationship? Please tell us. All right. Social media success comes regardless of smear campaign. Somebody's on social media, they're telling lies about you. That maybe that's where the jealousy's at, and this is where the third party interference. Somebody's a content creator. I mean, there's a lot of content creators. I'm one. It seems everyone these days. It's a fun thing to do if you're making money on it or not. It's fun as hell. It's something to tell your friends. Oh, I'm on YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I'm on Instagram. I do this. I do that. It's just a rite of passage people do. So if someone's talking crap on you on social media and they're enjoying it, that's where this jealousy's coming on, and then the infidelity started. It's crazy. All right. Now over here with this evidence in the mature man. All right, let's tell us about this mature man and the evidence. We need to know. We need to know. We need to know. All right. All right. Says God gives love where it was once taken away. Ah, it's interesting. What evidence? All right, God's given some love to you. It was taken away with all this infidelity and stuff, but God's giving your love. So God's backing you on this. God's love is protection, baby. It's protection. I think you might be a divine feminine or a divine masculine. Honestly. But I just feel like you're in this very strong energy that is labeled as masculine because it's very strong and very enduring. I mean, I feel like you could be like, I don't know. It's like if we were in the Rome days, you would have built Rome in one day. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up. Wow. All right, and then right here with this instability and jealousy and all this and this forbidden love, we got this one. Group is using slander to tarnish image on social media. I can't make this up. Look at all these cards. I only have like two or three. That's it in this whole deck. And two already came up. Somebody on here is on social media. And they're making money. They're a big deal. Somebody here's a big deal on social media. Not like me, social media. Me, I'm just your I don't know, I'm just your happy little I'm your happy little cute little petite dragon lady. I'm the cute dragon lady that works at a hospital. That's all I am. This person is actually the real deal over here. I call the real deals the people that actually make money and have a lot of subscriptions. I don't have enough subscriptions to make lots of money, so this is a big deal. So honestly, I get me if I was you. I don't know who you are. Well, I don't know who you are, Wolf. Whoever embodies this wolf spirit, but get yourself some. I think I. Oh my god, I'm thinking in my head amethyst and the purple stone. I've had a long day. Well, I didn't really have a long day. I was hanging out with my son someday, and I only worked till for 8 hours. But in that 8 hours, I think I lost brain cells. I did, just point blank, period. It was just, I didn't even get to chart. I literally sat down. It was going from patient to patient to patient to patient. And then the family members came in and decided to do their smear campaign on me, talking about the lights been going off for 20 minutes. And I literally was in dialysis, getting a dialysis patient. I had to Hoyer them back in bed. And they acted like this was supposed to be done in 15 minutes. It was ridiculous today, but I don't know where it was going, but maybe I was meant to tell you that story because, life leaves you kind of in these weird situations where you just get caught up in things and some people just don't understand and they bitch about it. And I feel that this happened in your relationship where you just would be busy and it was your job. And honestly, I doubt you're working. I know you don't work at a hospital. I know. I don't feel the stress of hospital and that in you, but I feel it had something to do with your work. And this person that you were with just kind of was just nasty about you were at work. Maybe you're a musician. Maybe I don't know, a guitar player. Maybe that just stuck in my head. I don't know why. Maybe you're a singer. Maybe you're both. And you had to make a song. God forbid you had to make a song. And they just was like, ugh. And then they go, I'm going to Starbucks with my friends. And then they went to Starbucks with their friends and they was just talking crap saying, oh, Collective had to make a song today and blah, 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 blah. And then because you're somewhat fit, you're more, honestly, anybody's more famous than me. I don't even have 2,000 subscriptions, so. But yeah, you're a big deal because I feel that this is where you make your money. I work at the hospital, but yeah, they're going, oh my God, shouldn't make it. I didn't even get to go and eat with her or him or divine masculine, divine feminine. Why? And then these people were like, ooh, and they wanted to find the dirt and because you're sexy and you're making these songs on YouTube so everybody can listen and go, and have something to jam to when they get home from a hard day at work. They said, oh, I'm going to just talk about them all day. The next thing they know, they having sex with someone else eventually. I'm not, it's not right. It ain't right. I get it. I get busy. I mean, my kind of busy is I just dealing with dementia people or just people that, well, today I was on rehab. I had the whole combo today. I had a man screaming today. Screaming, take me to the ER! Take me to the ER! I go, why you want to go to the ER? Nothing wrong with him. Oh, I just want to go to the ER. And I put him to bed, had therapy come, go help me. It was crazy. And then I told him, I was like, oh, and it was so funny, Collective, because he's Southern, and I got some Southern blood. And then I go, oh, I bet when you were in the holler, you had some good moonshine. And I love moonshine. I did a demonic, I was getting rid of a demon from someone's house one day, and they gave me apple pie moonshine because I don't like to charge for things like this. But I got apple pie moonshine and a pack of cigarettes, Collective, and I was so excited. So excited. But yeah, and it was the best. So I mentioned moonshine, and he goes, oh, moonshine. I go, were you a moonshiner? He's like, oh, yeah. It's a Southern thing. Moonshine's good as hell, especially if it's made right. Southern people know how to make it the best. Oh, God, do they. I could go all days on moonshine, but it is. If it's not made right, it could be bad for you. It could be bad. But if it's made right, it can be fine. So when I do, I usually, like, if someone gives me moonshines from something that their family makes or whatever from down south, and usually the family knows what they're doing, and that's what I drink. So, and it's not like they're selling it; they just kind of make it and give it away. And I don't think there's any laws against it. I think it's if you sell it. But if it's like a family thing where it's like, hell with the liquor store, we gonna make our own liquor. It's like apple pie moonshine, cherry pie moonshine. That's pretty good too. But it tasted just like apple pie, but it didn't hit you quick, depending on who's making it. But yeah, this this person, while you were making these songs, I feel like it had something to do with music. I feel it was a musician. I hear a really pretty voice in my head. I will tell you, I just feel this pretty voice. And I'm not talking about my kind of closet singing. I'm talking about a pretty voice. I'm a writer, and I love to draw and stuff like that. I'm tone deaf. If I do sing, I'm sorry if it hurts your ears. I am, because I am half tone deaf. So I'm just that kind of person that I'd be lucky if I sound halfway decent in karaoke because of me being half deaf. So that's why I just do well with writing and stuff like that. But yeah, this person was just venting, and they were doing all this and they should have done this. They shouldn't have put your personal business out, Collective. They shouldn't have. You were out there making a delicious song. It was wonderful. It was well put together. You were just doing your thing. And this person's out here just doing some crazy shit. So, I don't know. That's what I'm getting. But I'm going to use this toxic deck for toxic relationships and different like things because I feel like this partner's toxic. I don't know. I want to say narcissist, but I say everyone's a damn narcissist, so we're just going to say narcissistic tendencies. I'm going to correct myself. All right, and I got shame for the social media and the smear campaign. I got shaming your interests. All right, they were shaming everything. Embrace your passions and interests, seek partners who support and celebrate your hobbies. They were shaming you for not spending enough time with them. And then they're procrastinating and then sleeping with somebody. And that person they slept with, I'm getting confirmation my ancestors told me that person that they literally slept with didn't even give a damn about them. They thought it was funny. They didn't even care. They just literally, they were just a thing and they just wanted to have sex. And that's the sad part about it all. So, yeah, they did cheat on you. There was infidelity, but that person that they slept with didn't give a damn about them. And they generally don't. They just looking at it like, you know what? It's a good time that I didn't have to go look for. And who cares how long it lasts? I'll just find another good time when I can. And they move on. And that's what your person did. And this was what the conditions of your person. And this is what it led to. Then I put, and then under God gives love where it once was taken away. All right. Why did God step in, collect my collective friend? And then, oh my God. I got cards falling. I got cards falling. All right. Right here. Blaming you for their problems. And then it says, hold them accountable and refuse to take on blame that isn't yours. They were having problems, and they were blaming you for being busy, collective. So they go and sleep with somebody that pretty much thinks it's hilarious and wanted a piece of ass. That's it. They just wanted a piece of ass. Where is the logic? Where is it? Where's the humanity, collective? Wow, I can see why you're sitting over here looking like this. You're like, I would look like this too, dealing with this energy. I would. I would literally look like that wolf. If it was me, I'd probably look a little more pissed off. I don't know. I feel like you could get someone else, but you're just like, damn, why do I even try? This is what I'm getting. Damn, why do I even try? And I woke up with, damn, why did I even try? That was what was going through my mind. You weren't really mad. You just was like, damn, why did I even try? And I was sitting there going, I gotta go to work. I'm thinking about work. Well, why is this voice in my head? And that's what it was. Damn, why did I even try? I think I might label this reading, damn, why did I even try? I think that's what this reading is going to be. But you know what? I feel that you're going to eventually have good luck. And you know what? Sometimes some of the best people in the world, they're very jealous. I mean, you guys aren't jealous, but people, when they get with partners, they get jealous because they want your time, and they get jealous because you're giving your time to other things, and they really want your time, and they don't understand, you're an important person in creating things, and you need time to create them, and sometimes you just need a partner that is willing to be halfway with you. Go halfway and not even. And I get you probably didn't care if they spent some of your money or whatever, but you just wanted loyalty. You wanted someone to trust you. And that's what I get. I was like over and over, damn, why didn't I try? Why did I even try? And it was like, and then it was damn, then a pause. Why did I even try? It was, wow. This is going to be the name of the reading. Damn, why did I try? And then fired. You weren't even mad. You just walked away and said, you know what, bye. Later. See ya. Toodles. You did this. That's it. I felt it. I felt it over here. And I feel your problems here. Alright, and this group that is using slander to tarnish your image on social media. We got emotional, unavailable. And then this just that talks about opening your heart and communicate your need for emotional connection. Emotional availability fosters intimacy. They kind of just closed off their heart chakras and they're just fighting themselves now. Honestly, they're just literally fighting themselves. Get your song out. Get it out. I just feel like this is some kind of songwriter. If it's a group setting where you're making a song with somebody, or even if you're not a singer, I feel you're writing a song for someone and it's for a band or something. I'm not into music business. I could tell you about colostomies, I could tell you about tumors, I could tell you about all that, but I can never tell you about music. And I couldn't even tell you if you were on. I mean, everything sounds good when you're tone deaf. I mean, I could tell some music that's better than others, but sometimes it's not so much good for me. I mean, I try. I do. I do have my favorite bands, but I can't hear rhythm sometimes the right way. But I got this new deck, my collective friends. And I gotta try it out for you. I do. It's Angel Number Oracle. Because I love my books. Oh my god, I love my books. Love them. I just love them. I love knowledge. I'm getting so into deep tarot. I can't wait to study the geometric spheres and the different parts of tarot readings. Tarot readings are awesome when you manipulate the energy and when your third eye opens up. Oh my god, it's like all this knowledge comes in, pours in. Oh my god. It's wonderful. I get excited over knowledge. Sometimes people get excited over songs and money. You could give me 100-year-old book. I'm your friend forever. This is just me. I'm a nerd. All right. I'm going to get some angel numbers out for you, my friend. Maybe you can play it in the lottery or whatever. All right. You got 4141. I'm going to go in this book. I mean, I just got this in today. I mean, it's pretty hot. I see other tarot card readers. They be doing these angel numbers. And I decided to get me a deck of it. 1, 2, 3, 4 potential. All right. I'm going to look in the book on some of these too. These are just some numbers, logarithms to help you. Maybe look at the synchronicities around you. Sometimes you might just see 1, 2, 3, 4 in this there. This means potential. And then 4141 is habit. So there's it's cheat sheet cards until I memorize all the angel numbers. I will, trust me. I get to memorizing angel numbers all the time. I do. Then you got confidence. 272. So if you see 272, 1, 2, that's confidence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even put it on a piece of paper. I heard another tarot card person say if you take these numbers and you put it on a piece of paper, you can burn it, or you could just put it away in a wish box, or you can just burn it with intentions, certain numbers, and it's supposed to help manifest things. I heard it from another tarot card person too, so there has to be something to a collective. There has to. But habit, 4141 is habit. So let me look up these in the book. I did tell you that I was going to look up these in the book, and I did not look up these in the book. Hearing the man for hours yelling about the hospital and take me to the emergency room. And I kept saying, I'm not the nurse. Take me to the emergency room. I'm like, oh my God. It was too much. All right, 272 collective. Upright means taking actionable steps towards your dreams. And it also means embracing confidence and hope. And it also means aligning your true path in life. It also means tackling challenge with conviction. So, if you want more confidence, 272 confirmation. Okay. And then I'm looking for these other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's easier to find these numbers because I can go through these things. 666, the number of the beast. I was listening. I love heavy metal. I'm just playing. It's not the number of the beast. You know, just I wanted to clarify what it is. 666 means taking time reflecting on your circumstances, putting your energy into necessary changes. Honesty, stripping away any illusions, and signal to pay attention to your needs. That's what it means. It doesn't mean the number of the beast. This is what people of small minds think. Don't like small minded people collective. No, I do not. Not at all. Small minded people are not good. They're not good. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Also got this one. I already told you about 272. So if you want to, we'll write this down, collective. You're writing this beautiful song. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. With the butterfly. Butterfly. It is, yes, changes for the better are hurtling your way. This is a powerful number for your progress. Filled with forward momentum. Remember to keep your eyes on the prize and drop any unnecessary burdens. Shed the old and step into the new. Keep putting in that hard work. Your angels are noticing all you're doing and gently nudging you towards your right path. This is good numbers. Come on, I just shuffled them out for you. My ancestors said that this deck was not that expensive and I should buy it. And I feel like I should be giving you guys angel numbers. I want to give you all the information to help you. All right. And upright, this means, my collective friend, moving forward, momentum, keeping faith in your abilities, positive change, and good things are coming. Yes, they're coming for you. I'm sorry about that person that didn't see your worth. But you know what? They're lost. They're lost because you are making big moves. You got that big musical project coming up. I feel it's a big musical project of some sort. It could be a big play. It could be a play or whatever, but I feel it has something to do with music. All right, then we got 4141. I'm going to read about this to you, collective. It's time to take a moment to reflect on why you're doing what you do. Are you working towards joy or are you simply working to work? Your purpose here on this planet is much greater than being just another, what is it? Kagan? That's probably a typo. But anyways, another number in the machine. We'll do that because I don't know what the heck a typo that is. Break that habit of monetary. Start new routines that allow you to invest in your own well-being. And upright, this means routines and habits. Reevaluating where you place your energy. Breaking negative patterns. Motivation, inspiration. These just came up when I was shuffling. These are things that the angels are telling you. These are suggestions that the angels are telling you. And they're supposed to be valid things from the other readers. You're supposed to write these down, in fact. And these are what the angels are saying for good luck. You know, and you can write these down and write your intention. Like if you want to break a habit that's going on, I'm going to write it up here. 4141. And whatever you want to do to change your routine, you put it on a paper with your intention of how you're going to like break your routine or start a new routine, and you could burn it. Or you can put it on your coffee. They said you can write it on something and then just like write it on a cup. Like just some kind of daily routine. If you want to quit cigarettes, let's say you smoke a cigarettes. You like to smoke the cigarettes and you got 4141. And let's say you always had a cup of coffee with your cigarettes and you put on this intention on your little thing, on your little paper that I'm going to not smoke when I'm drinking coffee, and you put that number on your coffee cup, you'll smoke less. There you go. So this is why I bought these, because I feel like I'm helping out your life better. I want to be your friend. I want to help you. I do. I don't know how my crazy self can help you, but I do want to help you. In any way I can. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is about potential. What do you want to do to bring your potential up? Whatever. If it's finishing a project, put 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to finish my project. And then maybe put that number on something significant around that's finishing your project. You could do that also. And these are just things you could do every day, and it boosts a lot of things. And then confidence is 272. If you got a problem with, sometimes you don't feel good about yourself, and maybe you possibly need a more self-confidence in what you're doing and things of that nature, just start manifesting. Put 272 on something that you have every day, or something that you touch. Like if it's a coffee cup, it's always a coffee cup with me. I always have a work cup. You could take a sticky note or something, or just one of those things that slide out, and then just start putting on a sticker and just put a number on it. I mean, just start writing things, or just something like if you're writing a book, writing a song, whatever, you're writing something. You write something, and when you're writing material, put a certain angel number. It will help you. It absolutely will. I be doing this stuff a lot. I do. And I was reading this Darwin's Notebook. I know it's kind of off topic, but I don't know. Spirit wants me to tell you about some of this. I was gonna read interesting things from interesting books, and I like historical ones. All right, this is when they got to the Galapagos Islands. Where he got all those unique, where it's like that segregated island with all the different species, and it's like there's no pollution or whatever because it's so isolated. But yeah, I'm just the Galapagos Islands. I know I'm pronouncing this wrong. I know damn well I am. But I've been getting into this. But they found this tortoise, and that's interesting. This is what was actually what he drew. This is how he drew the tortoise for the collective right here. Anyways, right here. It says, but it is the circumstance that several of the islands possess their own species of tortoise and mocking thrush finches and numerous plants. These species having the same general habits, occupying analogous situations and obviously filling the same place in the natural economy of this archetype. That strikes me with wonder, and this is the voyage of the beagle. It's an actual intro. It's what he did. Darwin, this is his own words. I find these kind of things interesting, collective, and I think that you're on one of these journeys like Darwin. I do. And then it says natural science in England, as Darwin already knew to his cost, there was still the purview of Christian scholars, but here was a question that Darwin found compelling. If God had created all creatures of the world, What possible reason could there be for the variations found in the Galapagos? Already Darwin fretted that he had missed an important area of research. He had failed to catalog his findings on an island by island basis, and many were already mixed together. He hoped to remedy the problem later on, but carefully studied the species he had already collected before Fitzroy weighed anchor and left the Galapagos Islands behind forever. See, they didn't take the chance, collective, and they found this. And Darwin himself wished he could have, spent time on things that striked him for wonder. To me, this has something, it's some kind of lesson or just some kind of advice for you from the divine. If you feel like there's something that strikes you with wonder that maybe you should do with your project, like just like Darwin, I think you should go with it. I honestly think you should go with it. Just like this tortoise where he's trying and he's on this his on the beagle. He's on the beagle on this journey. So I don't know. It just seemed like something like a story that nobody in the world would tell you except for me, because I'm weird like that. I'm very weird like that, collective. Very weird. I'm the weirdest person you'll ever meet. I really am. But you know what? I'm honest and I will never lie to you. And money, I don't really care about money. I want to say that. I don't. I truly do not care about money because I truly know when you die, you cannot take your money with you. And I truly know that the people that love you and stand by you are the people that are with you and when you're in your lowest. And that's it. And I do completely know that because I've been at my lowest many times in my life. And the people that have stuck by me are the people that I always stay with and I always stay in communication with. The people that left me for whatever reason and decided to be shitheads, these are the people I don't speak to. And then I'll be nice and cordial because God says you forgive for other people. You forgive for yourself, but you're supposed to forgive, but you're not supposed to forget. Don't forget the heartache. Don't forget the pain. That was your lesson. That was a hard lesson learned for you, collective. It was. It was a hard lesson learned. So why sit there and let that lesson go to waste? I mean, through our lives, when we die and we're reborn, it's literally for us to learn. And our soul says, you know what? I'm going to be poor this lifetime because I need to learn to humble up. I'm going to get sick this lifetime, so I know it for whatever reason. Everything that happens to you, you signed up for it before you even got here. You chose your lovers. Whatever lovers are come and left your life and left you for whatever reason, you signed up for it to learn a lesson. And it had nothing to do with nothing. It was just you needed to learn a lesson. And you chose and you signed up for it. So I think people forget we sign up for this before we're born. And then average age, if you take care of yourself, of death is usually 50s or 60s average age. If you take care of yourself, you can live up to 100, but then I've seen somebody and it lives up their hundreds and they're in a nursing home. So I would say that the best case scenario, collective, is that you live till you're about 100, but you're not in a nursing home. I'm telling you, it's not It's not the kind of life you want a nursing home. It's not. It's not fun. I mean, us healthcare workers, we try. We try to make everybody happy. We absolutely try, but I'm telling you, it's heartbreaking to see somebody that had so much life until they lost their leg. Today I seen a lot of amputees. I seen, and I didn't want to say nothing, and I didn't stare, but it was like some of these nursing homes are losing patients because it's hard, I guess, Medicare cuts or something like that. So everybody used to hate the nursing home I'm at, but I've been there so damn long. I'm like furniture collective, so I didn't say nothing, but we're getting people from all nursing homes now, and now my job just got, I don't know, more secure. But anyways, these guys had one leg that was like amputated there. I didn't even want to ask why. I didn't want to ask why because I know when you lose a arm or a leg, it's a very sensitive subject to people. When you deal with stroke victims, they get very sensitive about when you mention certain things to them. You do. They do. And they get mad, and I get it because, you used to have a leg and you don't. And then it's something you have to live with for the rest of your life. And I get it, but there was a lot today, and I just felt so bad. Felt so bad. They weren't even that old. They were like, to me, 50s and 60s isn't that old. So, and these people weren't like drug users or nothing. I feel like, well, the one guy was begging for Oxycontin, but you know what? His leg got cut off, and actually they got cut off by the knees, but the nurse said he was already high. I just sat there and told myself maybe it's better off. Maybe he wants to be high because it makes him feel better. I don't know. But I guess the moral of the story is try to be as healthy as you can while try to be as healthy as you can while you can, so this stuff doesn't have to happen and you don't have to have the nicest room in the nursing home being a doubling amputee. I mean, there's always going to be people like me around that are going to be working and stuff, but it's heart-wrenching. It really is. So take care of yourselves, guys. Don't be getting on all these crazy drugs, please. Think about, will I be getting in a nursing home? How will I pay my bill? And do I really want to look at myself without legs and this and that? This is some food for thought. But I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. My son should be back, and then Zach will be. No, it was Zach, but my grandson. The one that likes to jump while I'm doing tarot card readings. He'd probably be waking up soon. So I love all you guys, and I don't know, maybe I'll find something else to read. There's always interesting reads around my work, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow, most likely. And you guys have a great day, and don't worry about this situation with this person. The person that is sad, that feels like they're alone. You're not alone. No one's ever truly alone, my friend. You're just in reflection. You're going to do great things. This life is going to be great for you. It's going to be wonderful. Wonderful. Give it a month or so. You'll be alright. And I'm going to cut this off, and if you like this video, press like and subscribe. And I don't know, I'll find some more weird things to read to you that I feel would help your outlook in life. Probably give you guys these angel numbers.